Hey everybody, it's Glenn back in this video as night falls for a quick toy hunt video, and I say quick as this close to Christmas with crazy parents abound. I try and stay out of toy shops as much as possible, so let's get in and out as quick as a ninja. And I'm kicking it off with not toys but magazines in the form of Empire's Star Wars The Force Awakens variant lenticular covers, Kylo Ren, Poe Dameron, there's Finn. Ooh, Captain Phasma. Then there's Rey and BB-8. And finally, Old Man Han and Chewbacca. I think I'd get Phasma out of all of those. Moving on to toys at Smith's, but sticking with Star Wars The Force Awakens, and they have up on high, I'm seeing it for the first time, it's the Black Series 6-inch scale TIE Fighter. It's huge and has a price tag to match, a whopping 165 smackaroos. Only way I'll be getting that if it topples off that shelf on top of me and I win it in the lawsuit I file against Smith's. I've also just spotted a new Star Wars masher in the form of Greedo. Do they have any other new ones? Seeing here a bunch of Kanan from Rebels and then a whole heap of Jar Jar Binks. I've picked up a couple of Star Wars mashers and yet to share them on my YouTube channel. If I have time, I will do. In their wrestling section, the latest basic series they have is 56, and this is the first time I'm seeing the new card art in person. I like it. But look! I'm now just realizing Bailey stole her I'm a Hugger from Lotso the Bear from Toy Story. Anyway, it seems Hideo Itami is seeing more action on these pegs than is seen in the ring these past few months. And oh yeah, Naomi is in this series. I do have an eye for the divas, but I might skip her. It's Christmas, money's tight, and I'm happy with the Funkadactyl Battle Pack one for now. The Ultimate Warrior was on the card back there. Yeah, I don't see him anywhere. Xavier Woods either for that matter, or even Dean Ambrose. Just a hell of a lot of John Cena's. Good luck shifting those, Smiths. Checking out their huge wall of elites and the new packaging of the Elite 39s are really sticking out. Well, the odd few that they have left. Psycho Sid. Meh. Oh yeah, British Bulldog and the Godfather are in this series too. I actually have the Bulldog winging its way to me from Amazon as I speak, which is just as well as here. It seems they just have Damien Mizdow and Psycho Sid left. Now stick with me as I move on to schleich. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Whenever I try and say it, I always feel like I've had too much to drink. With the Elite Davy Boy currently winging its way to me, and thanks to Mattel, him coming without his pet Bulldog. If you remember, he had Winston as a solo wrestler, and then Matilda when he tagged with, other British Bulldog whose name escapes me right now. Oh no, I'll have my license to be British revoked by the Queen. Mention it in the comments below and I'll read it and then kick myself for not remembering it. Anyway, that leaves me to source my own Winston/Matilda, and this line worked out well for pairing my Hillbilly Jim with a pet piglet on my display shelf, so I hope to source the same for Davy Boy. Plus, if Mattel ever get round to a Coco Beware and leave out his pet parrot Frankie, I don't think they would, but if they did, Schleich has got us covered. And ask and ye shall receive, especially when it's only bloomin' Tony Stark asking, innit? Well, honestly, Doctor Who toys aren't as popular as they used to be years back when David Tennant was the Doctor, and Toys R Us dedicated an entire aisle to them. Now they've been narrowed down to this slender section. I think part of the problem is character options who make them decided to switch to 3 3/4 inch scale when every other toy company was switching upscale. But they do have the 10th Doctor, so if you ever wanted to make a Kilgrave custom from Netflix's Jessica Jones, then that would be the figure to do it with. Anyway, if you've not been joining me to count down Christmas via the LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar, it's not too late for you to do so, as you can click this video for one convenient playlist where you can catch up on all the previous days. And I hope to see you next time. Bye.